Alright, guys. I'm going to share with you some things that I noticed growing up that might help if you have some questions. Whether or not maybe you possibly could have been used for mediumship. I've got a lot of videos. A lot of my earlier videos really go into like these early childhood memories. I would suggest you check those out. They're pretty heavy, but they're gonna go into a lot more detail of things that I was exposed to and around that can help. But to summarize, and I even thought of like a new point to add into it. But all right. One, you might find a cabinet full of candles in your home. Long shafted candles, and there'll be different colors: red, white, pink, black, blue, all kind of colors. You might find in that same cabinet a bunch of books, a bunch of little pamphlets, esoteric knowledge books. I know I did. A lot of times these people keep them in a specific cabinet. There's some kind of significance to having it in a very specific spot. Obviously, when my folks discovered that I was finding all this stuff, they moved it. Maybe you have a similar memory like that. You might find weird outfits in your closet that you weren't supposed to find. Remember one time I found a really dirty little sailor boy outfit in my closet one time. And I remember I got in trouble for finding that. And it was really dirty. It had like odd stains on it. There's a significance to wearing the same outfit for these rituals, and they don't wash them. Let's go in more. Videos. My folks videotaped me a lot. Now, someone might go, well, that doesn't really seem that unusual. And indeed, it really doesn't. But it was. The amount it was. I can remember being a little kid and asking my mom to just play with me and quit filming me all the time. And there was a reason why they do that. They record you to see your behavior changes, to see if it's working, what they're doing is working, if the programming is working. Then they go and watch it later in their lodge meetings, checking on the progress. And I can remember one scene that I did show that it worked. Guys, I was a sweet kid. I naturally had a nice, kind nature to me. I really did. But there's one shot where I switch. And in this tape, I tell my mom to shut up. I think I must have been like 4 years old. I look at her with the meanest scowl. My eyes look even like darker. And I go, shut up. Like that. And I remember my mom's reaction wasn't what you would expect either. It was almost like she was kind of like, like maybe I was finally showing what they wanted to see. So you might have moments like that, guys. Now, back in the 90s when I grew up, they had a big box camera that they carried around that had a blinking red light. It would always blink. Blink, 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 blink. Of course, as we progressed, the devices got smaller. Now they're in your phone. you don't have the blinking red light anymore. Well, these are just some things that I can remember. Like I said, refer to my earlier videos. If you are starting to have questions, maybe if you were used for anything similar,